So we're gonna react to the Natlan Live Symphony Performance. And for context, you'd never played Genshin, right?
No.
Andrew? No. Okay, so I've been playing it since 2020. Today we're gonna have both the perspective of someone who's played the game and the one who hasn't played the game, is just listening to the music. Okay, let's start the video.
Shambulia bebasila Pikana pakamwishowe Kwanchie tututau Dutadamu yoyote Rudi kwa pambachaya Dunya Hadithi aendelea Heshima warithi vizazi Ushuda wangaza Mbingu na ardhi Mara tena shina Natlan
Okay, I'm gonna pause there because it's so hard to pause because it's like I want to listen to the whole thing, you know? When I was,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
actually,
there's a lot of great contrast in the different sections of the song, and
there
it's
is, yeah,
it's a great
yeah.
like it's just a
And
great
there's
arrangement.
the intensity goes up like when they have the strings somewhere. Where is, yeah, here the strings. Yeah, those strings right there. Oh my gosh, it's making it more intense. It's so good. But I don't know about you, but the first part, the very first part, this one, I actually already listened to this, but not like actually like listen. When this one was released, I actually thought that the intro was pretty cheesy to me at least. And at that point, I didn't really know, what was gonna be in Natlan. So I wasn't sure, like, I was thinking, oh, maybe they have that intro, like the choir thing. They were like, because they were kind of like the main focus, right? And
Yeah,
I
yeah, at
was
the beginning,
thinking,
yeah.
yeah, they were there, like they were like the center of the piece, but I thought, oh, maybe they have the choir because, it's inspired by Africa and there's like a lot of like chanting and, hymns and all that stuff. But when I played the game and the actual story, the theme was centered around like you do not fight alone. So
Okay,
it
gotcha.
was
Yeah,
like it was about the people,
yeah,
because
yeah,
speaking, that makes sense. Like you have the
yeah. And
choir
then
and like
having a choir of people singing, but in
yeah,
in a like with an accent and things that are of a different culture.
I thought it was cheesy at first.
I love all the working all the different like world instruments into the orchestra. They've still got the orchestra to do, kind of the core, the powerful parts, but you've got all these
Yeah,
extra colors that,
yeah,
are not as common, but they're combined so well with the orchestra. It's so nice. Like I think there's a pan flute for sure, but like I think it's a
yeah.
cana.
The pan
Um,
flute, is that which one is that one?
it was like they had one that had two rows, and she was
Oh,
kind of like
that one. So that's the
between the
pan
two
flute. Yeah.
rows. Yeah,
Do
and
you
the
have
cana
one?
was like it's like an inblown. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you have one.
not that I'm not
So you
great, but
can
that's
play this. You can play
not
this
not well. Like this is the hardest one I have because of like
because
playing a
it's a
note's not
lot.
that difficult, but moving your embouchure, like I haven't. I need a couple more
Yeah.
years, But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I also love the fire thing.
yeah, that's kind of That's definitely
Yeah.
surprising at first. You're not
Yeah.
expecting to see like
It's amazing. Like I love the colors, and I think because they have so many instruments too, you can definitely make it colorful through those like unisons and like
yeah,
octave
like the
doublings.
different combinations. I mean, you could hear they had like I saw like I think it's called a talking drum, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
instead of a tonal
yeah.
drum,
The
like they
same
had
thing that they used for Black Panther. Yeah, the
yeah. So
talking
they had
drum.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I guess it's an African instrument, if I'm not
It is,
mistaken.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's an African instrument. Yes.
Um, but
Yes.
it's really cool. It's because like you heard some of the instruments solo, sometimes, but then other times, like you said, you could hear them in unison with their stuff, and that's where it's even more interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Creating those colors for the different cultures.
Yeah. And I love the contrast and dynamics when they kind of just like had this, I think this part, like it was just like a hymn at the, like,
Yeah, they kind of drop to the choir again after everything,
yeah,
but
they
it's
dropped to
it's
just
got
the choir
a
again.
softer, more legato type sound.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
It was this one. It was
got a
amazing.
little.
Yeah, that was amazing. The next one is going to be like a battle theme. This one's also the battle theme.
Aura.
The what?
the kora, the instrument. It's like
Oh, chord.
it's sort of a harp in a sense, but you're like plucking with your thumbs. I've heard it's really
Yeah.
difficult.
How do you
but
spell that?
It's like I think it's Kora.
Steel drum. That battle theme was all like it's just there like the whole time.
The texture's so cool, and it's initially when before they really hit that rhythm, they lead into it with a choir, and you're picking up the rhythm, and you're like, this is cool, and then they drop in all of the like the tune percussion and all that stuff over the top of it with like these counter rhythms, and it's just like it's so catchy, you know.
It
but
is, yes.
It's like very orchestral and very world sounding. Yeah, it is. But
it's like you're having a fight, but the battle music is a banger.
You feel the balance. It does remind me a little bit. I don't know the timing of when these came out, but it does remind me a little bit of Ochet's theme from Octopath Traveler 2. It has a similar type of like
I haven't listened to that.
Similar type of vibe, but like I like that stuff, so it's great.
Yeah. When I was listening to it, it kind of reminded me of that like that technique, or would you call it a technique? Like whenever we compose, we're told to have at max 3 ideas. And here And
fun.
here you can hear the three ideas. You have the battle theme, the dun, 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 dun. And then there's the other melody that's just they spread it out in like different instruments. You have it, let me see. This melody, like they just like have different instruments play it, but you
Yeah.
hear it all throughout the track.
Yeah,
It's like the
well,
same melody,
popular,
but
I think.
they play it or like they play it in with like the solo instruments, and then they play it like with like one section, like a different section of like the strings and all of that. And then you have that dun, 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 the one with the choir again, like. When the choir started to sing, that's when it kind of just ramps up for me, and it's like super cool, I think. And it's amazing, like, so you have all of those three, like the battle theme and that melody that they have, and that, you know, kind of like staccato dun, 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 like I guess secondary melody or counter, and then they kind of just like bring everything together at the very end, which is amazing. Yeah, you can hear each dun, 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 and then the
Yeah, they have both of them kind of, I guess, working together at the end.
yeah, and then dun, 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 dun. Whenever I hear Genshin music, it always feels like there's like an army of like, composers.
People, yeah,
like
how do you write something like this? You know, but that's what's so amazing is they, you know, that like I've made the comment earlier. It's like, you know, it doesn't end, but on the positive side with the music, it's great because they're always doing new stuff, and it's like you can count on it. Like every year, there's going to be some amazing new live performance, and they're gonna. They even put you know, they just put all of the music on their YouTube channel with no ads, so you can just listen to the music and not be interrupted, and it's like really great quality. Yeah, it's wonderful. Like that's one of the reasons I like it so much as well, is I can actually
there's no ads.
I can put on their music and just listen to it and not have to, you know, deal with ads if I don't have a streaming service at the time or something. So
yeah, but it always is like there's so many things moving, but it feels so the track feels so like clean and clear.
Yeah, it's very like, I guess arranged being the term, but like organized.
Yeah, like
really well. Like there's a lot going on. I don't know how I would arrange all that stuff, but
yeah, like if you put all this in these instruments, like it feels like the orchestration is like solid.
Yeah,
like I feel
really
like for
solid.
these kinds of like tracks, you would probably have like what 3 to 5 orchestrators each song. It's not even fair to credit one composer or two composers for one track.
Yeah,
You know, like you always have that one composer or one or two composers that are like credited, but they probably have more.
They usually have
people
a big
behind.
team, yeah, and especially I'm sure Genshin has a big team of people.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
You know, but it takes that with that, you know, that many parts and that much, those many things being that complicated. Like for
Yeah.
one person, you just get burnt out.
Yeah, like also
Time
with
to time.
with how much they release the tracks, like how much tracks they release
Yeah,
for.
their schedule.
Yeah, because like they release one nation every year,
Okay.
you know, and so they probably release about, I don't know, maybe 80 even.
Yeah. Something I think the latest was like one disc was 40 something, one was 15, and one was like 35 or something like that. Somewhere a little bit under 100, it seems like. So that's a lot of music.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Being
music.
this complicated too.
Well, yeah, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for watching my first video. My name is Melomue, and if you are interested in more music content for video games, specifically HOYO-verse and other gacha games, feel free to subscribe, and I will do my best to keep improving this channel. Bye!